Hi Capricorn, welcome to your bonus love reading. So you got by far and away the most views for the recent round of love readings. So I'm doing a special bonus love reading for you as a reward. And wow, do we ever get started in an amazing place with the Two of Cups? So this pre-shuffle is opening big. If I recall, your reading was about somebody who is struggling with how to approach you, right? They, I think, have strong feelings, but they don't quite know what to do. And I think that's why this Nine of Wands is here. I think this person is, there's some difficulty, right? There's some difficulty in this person's life. And I think it's more to do with something they're waiting on here with the Seven of Pentacles, and they're trying to protect with the Seven of Wands. I think that's the real issue. It's not, a part of it is anxiety about you, Capricorn. But I do think there's some difficulties in this person's life that they're feeling like they have to sort out. Yeah, balance needs to come in, and look what's trying to slip out. The Tower is trying to show itself. Yeah, balance needs to come in with justice. Something needs to be balanced and healed with temperance. And when these two energies come together to kind of change things in your person's life, it's going to cause a tower. And I think it's the fear of that tower in a way that is holding someone back. Right? Let me shuffle just a bit more and see what else is here for you, Capricorn. Get the healing messages. Ooh. Yeah. Ace of Wands. This person wants a passion in the beginning, not much is clear. Right? They want this new start. Right? But there seems to be a lot in their life that they need to handle. Yeah, Page of Wands coming in with a spirit of adventure. It may be a smaller energy than people might like to see, but I like the Page of Wands in love readings. It's a sign of courage as well. You know, sometimes taking that first small step as a page is kind of what blows things open, and this person does seem ready to act. You know, the Page of Wands is a card of action. It's a card of curiosity as well. This person wants to know what happens next, right? So they will be taking some steps towards you, or the energy is there for them to do that, right? They want to know what happens next. Yeah. Not surprised to see an Eight of Cups. Like I said, there's difficulty in someone's life that they have to get away from. They're realizing that they're in 8 broken cups and they need to just kind of move forward. High Priestess here. Energy of secrecy. Something's hidden. Yeah, this person is learning a lot, I think, in secret. And I think what they're learning, they're keeping to themselves. Yeah, and it's causing a lot of internal conflict. I see this Five of Swords to be more internal. Somebody's battling with themselves. You know, what they're learning is it's not pleasant. Like I said, there are things that are not right in this person's life about their relationships, their connections, and I'm kind of going back and forth in their mind about it. Like this Five of Swords is contributing a great deal to that Nine of Wands we saw. This person is, I think, exhausted emotionally. I think they have a lot to process. And I think this Five of Swords also represents the ways in the past that they've sabotaged themselves. Yeah. To me, the Seven of Swords and this Eight of Cups are connected. This person is making plans to get away from something. They're making plans to get away from something. All right, let's cut this deck. Pull a quick reading. Overall energy. Wow. Judgment. Big time. Yeah, just like I said, this person is undergoing this kind of mental change that's being brought about by the things they're learning about their life, their maybe their friendships, their family. It might be their romantic relationship, their job. It might be different for different people, but there's something that's important in their life that's being judged. The things that they've kept hidden are being brought to the surface to be examined and judged. Like the trumpet is blowing, it's time, right? It's time for all this to happen, right? And this has to do with this person's stability in some way, right? Part of what's holding them back, I think, is that their situation maybe isn't the best, but there's something stable about it. Yeah, but that's going to change. The Knight of Swords can be quite a destabilizing energy. The truth it carries, brings a lot of upheaval. So this person is having, I think, to consider giving up or changing the stability in their life in some way, right? And that act of courage of accepting that truth is going to cause a King of Pentacles, which is, quite a good energy, to graduate and become an emperor. So hopefully this person can see this. There's something about your connection to them, Capricorn, that's allowing them to see all this. All right, so let's see. What's the energy in your connection with this person, Capricorn? Seven of Cups. This person has a lot of decisions to make. I think you both do. And I think there is an element of not knowing exactly what to do here. Right? It's not so much confusion. I often get off of the Seven of Cups. It's more of that sense of things having to play out before the choice gets made. It's more of a delay energy, a sense of knowing that you don't have all the information, right? That something needs to be clarified about the situation. It's not confusion, it's more lack of information of some kind. How is your person behaving in the 3D? Very interesting, Page of Cups. So they want to come in, as I said before. I'm trying to remember if the Page of Cups came up in your reading, and I can't quite remember. It came up in a few of the sign readings, and I'm sorry, I can't quite remember if it came up or how. But I think in some of the other sign readings, this Page of Cups came through as a bit shady. And I don't get that from your person, Capricorn. I just get a sense of somebody who's a bit uncertain, and the message that they come in with, the cup they choose, might not be quite right. It's not anything kind of sinister or off. It's reinforcing that message that this person is, I think, nervous, that they're kind of overwhelmed by the situation, and they might not come in exactly the right way. What's in this person's soul? Ten of Wands, yeah, like I said, they feel very burdened. They feel very burdened by what's happening in their life and by trying to process their feelings for you. And this burden, this Ten of Wands is contributing to this delay energy. They don't quite know, I think, how to put this emotional burden down, how to change things in their life. They have options, and they know they have options, and you are one of the options. Right? But they don't quite know how to move forward. It's not a stuck energy, it's more of a there's a lot for this person to take care of and to do, and they're not being helped. They're kind of alone in this, right? The people on their side that they're with don't want things to change. That King of Pentacles, I think, provides for people. And that's going to change if they come towards you, Capricorn. You're going to become the more important facet of this person's life. And I think people don't want that to happen. And this person, a King of Pentacles, usually has quite a lot of obligations. And they're trying to figure out, how do I change this? Can I change some of these obligations? They might not be able to. They might be legally obligated to maintain certain people, if maybe, if they have a child with someone, So what is the hidden message from the universe? Ten of Swords, yeah. So something's coming to an end. This indecision is coming to an end. It's not, as I said, it's not indecision, it's more of the information that's needed for this choice to be made will come in, and when it does, 10 swords will get driven into something. These 10 wands, I think, will break to that ace of wands that we saw. What's the potential final outcome? Interesting, the hermit. Yeah, this person withdraws. That's what these tens mean. There's an ending coming, and this person withdraws from their current situation and they go into hermit mode. And out of this hermit mode comes, their plan, I think, of how to come towards you. But before that happens, they need to separate themselves from the people in their lives, and they need to have a period, I think, of contemplation, because this person's life is going to change a lot. That tower is going to be quite serious, especially with these two very kind of heavy tens here, right? This person is, I think they're gonna have to, they're gonna have to blow up their whole life. That's part of this delay. It's the information I think someone's waiting on is how do I do this and minimize the damage I cause to myself, and maybe to other people, right? This is going to be a very big deal if and when this person gets past these tens and closes out this cycle, right? It's going to be a very big deal. Remember that the World card comes after Judgment, and Judgment is the overall energy here. So I think you're still in a bit of a holding pattern, Capricorn. This person has a lot to take care of, a lot of loose ends, a lot of these wands to decide, what to do with. I think it's a situation where a person feels like they can't just drop them. They have to place them somewhere, because like I said, that King of Pentacles has responsibilities and obligations. These are some of them, right? They can't just, throw the wands away or set them on fire. Same thing with this Ten of Swords. Each of these is something, I think, a statement of some kind. I don't know if it's truth or lies, but each one of these swords is a statement of some kind. I think that this person has to address in some way. So there's a work to be done here. And then this person has to, I think, go off and spend some time by themselves and get used to being in control of their life. That's part of what's coming through here. These obligations and these other people's needs have taken over this person's life. They need to focus on themselves for a bit. All right, so that's your bonus reading, Capricorn. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope it was helpful.